Oh, this ain't gonna work, is it? Hold on a second. I just suddenly ran into this. Let's see how slick it is. I'm gonna stomp on my brakes. Oh, it's slick. It's slick. All-wheel drive's working good. Got a 2020 Toyota Camry with all-wheel drive. Got Continental Viking Contact 7 tires. I probably said that wrong. I know there's a Continental, a Viking, a 7, and a Contact somewhere in my tire. But accelerates well. And I say it stops pretty decent too. Better than all-season tires. I'm going about 35 miles an hour. I just take it easy. Oh, gear down. When I'm going downhill, I got second gear. Just let the transmission slow me down. No sudden movements. Just gotta be real careful. Go downhill. I don't mind going uphill. Going downhill is the scariest part. Well, that's starting to get clear. They salted the roads heavily. Now we're going to get back on some snow. Downhill again. Fourth, third, second gear. Third gear. Up, going back downhill, second gear. This is the mountain I cross every time I have to go to work. And sometimes it be like this. I'm so glad I got this car. I'm so glad I got these tires too. Last night the roads were actually worse than this. But this is still pretty bad. I would not want to drive on this road in my two-wheel drive truck. Even with snow tires and weight in the back. Wouldn't want to try it. Nope. This is why you should get a Toyota. #1 reliability. And if you get the non-hybrid versions, which is not hybrid, their all-wheel drives are better. I say their all-wheel drives is just as good as the Subarus now, because TFL, the Fastlane, did a slick test, but through 3 rollers on this car, it made it off the 3-roller test. Not all wheel drive systems are the same. I mean, all of them aren't the same. Some of them get stuck on 3 rollers. But this one made it off. Toyota's #1 in reliability. I got 22,400 miles on it already, and I've had it since June, and nothing's happened to it. I can tell you everything that went wrong in my Jeep Renegade and in my Dodge Dakota in just 22,000 miles. But nothing happened to this one yet. Toyota uses dual port injection, which means both multi-port and direct injection when it needs it. Everybody else has done went to direct injection now, and turbochargers. This is not turbocharged. Turbochargers and direct injection, it wears the engine out. Direct injection also gums the engine up because it's not able to spray fuel on the back of the valves, the intake valves, to clean them. And most automotive manufacturers are going to that now because emissions get stricter. But Toyota's focused more on reliability. I had a Jeep that was 4-wheel drive, that Renegade I was telling you about, but it started falling apart before my very eyes, and I traded it for this. I'm so glad I did. And one thing I can say about it is it had a really good 4-wheel drive in it. 4-wheel drive is better than all-wheel drive because all-wheel drive splits the torque. You might get 25% to each wheel, but 4-wheel drive sends 100% to each wheel. But I wondered, how good of a 4-wheel drive do I need? And this right here is sufficient. I have not gotten stuck in this thing yet. And the thing about that GPS, yeah, that was $17,000, and I paid $30,000 for this one. But one thing I learned was cheap is expensive. I'd rather pay more for reliability than be a cheapskate and having to put my vehicle in the shop by every month. Or even 6 months for that matter. And I've had this a little bit more than 6 months and nothing wrong with it. Toyota is very safe too. The 2020 Camry got a top safety pick. You got it on the IIHS website. 5-star crash rating. So safe, reliable. Does pretty good in the snow too. It's actually starting to clear up now. I'm going about 70 kilometers per hour for those who are overseas or across the border. About 80 kilometers now. 47 miles per hour. When I was going about 35, it was about like 60 kilometers per hour. Back there when it was real snowy. I probably should take it a little bit easy though. It's below freezing point right now. That's all I have to show you because it's clear now. I'm almost off the mountain too.